teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Missouri Tigers against the defending national champion, Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. Even though his whiteout is coming off that big Heisman Trophy win, he has been in the facility getting extra reps in with his QB. He missed a couple of days of practices trying to go to New York, all the things that entails. But he has put in the time to make sure he is primed and ready for this game despite that Heisman win. We'll see if he's able to get out to a quick start and if he has that same chemistry with his QB that helped him win college football's biggest prize. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Extending the play now. He's got some space. Look out. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Offense getting set. It's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle, but first down. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joe, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do...
Touchdown, Missouri, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. To throw, it's Hoover. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
The Hoosiers looking to run some tempo here.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here are the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
And it's Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. Breaks into the open. They'll finally bring them down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, this is just a special play here from the defense. You've obviously got the ability to go after the ball and get the interception, but then to turn into basically a returner, that is a great run after the pick. The decisiveness, the cutting, and then how about the blocking from his teammates? Put the ball all the way down in scoring position for this offense.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular, and man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job with a combination, coverage and rush working together.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Becker. The junior brought down after making a great catch. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. On the run here. Let's it go.
This guy has been one of, if not the top receiver in college football this season. Over 1,500 yards on the outside. Chris, I can't believe he's had such a monster year. And you know,
makes the catch and has space. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Positive start with his quarterback, and all eyes on him as he tries to duplicate what Fernando Mendoza did in last season's championship run. It'll be hard to meet that bar.
I mean, Chris, Mendoza was spectacular in those big moments. The fourth down that you called. I mean, you think about the entire season. Penn State, Iowa, Oregon on the road. If this player just does 50% of what Mendoza does, then they're in good hands.
Back to throw again. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Nice grab. It's Lee. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On the run, it's Hardy. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. The shotgun handoff here. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Becker. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Finds his man. They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over. You're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind him and move the ball down the field.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Indiana. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
They start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. They'll try the right here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. It's a short completion at the tight end. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Hoosiers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a handoff.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they're kind of forced into that situation. Really, it was a product of the sack on the last play, and now you've got to force the ball down the field. Never want to be in that situation as a quarterback where you feel like you have to press it down the field. This one falls incomplete, and this team's likely going to have to punt.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Fighting him off.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
A That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Back to throw. It's Hoover. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's reeled in. It's Richard. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself...
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game.
And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
The pocket breaking down. He stopped short in that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Indiana has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy.
That is such a big kick, Chris, because now they've got to go down and have to get the ball in the end zone just to tie it up. Beautiful job by the offense of putting themselves in range, and ice in his veins, this kicker buries it.
And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Simmons. Pressure is coming. Oh, and it's a fumble! Scooped up in the defense. Sees an opening. Here he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
He has got to do a better job post-catch of holding on to that football. Ball security is paramount in this game. This is a terrific job defensively of knocking that ball out, and then you've got the scoop and score.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. It's across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that play could end the season for this offense, but the defense wouldn't even